intern is like, I want to impress my boss. The intern goes out scouting and he gets his favorite, which is probably a KFC chicken, right? And the intern gives you chicken and you're like, or whatever. If you're a vegetarian, let's say a veg burger, and you will be like, man, I'm actually dieting right now. I can't eat this. I want something which is high protein. Why did this happen? Did intern do his job? Yes, he did. You said you're hungry, intern got you the food. But the thing is, he didn't do the job right. He didn't know that you are actually dieting right now. Instead, if you would have told your intern, who's your genius, and you would have told that, hey man, I'm extremely hungry. Can you get me some food? I request you, if you can get me some food, I'll owe you one. And on top of that, I'm currently dieting right now. So get me something which is high on protein. Then your intern knows exactly what to get for you. He'll probably go to a Subway and get you a sub. Right? That's what I mean by that. No matter how smart your intern is, if you don't give it right instruction, he or she will not give you great output. And that's essentially what ChatGPT is. Garbage in, garbage out. One very important side that everybody needs to know. The difference between every Tom, Dick, and Harry and you guys will be the fact on how well you can prompt, how well you understand the system. Right? And that's basically what happens. And yes, the images are 100% AI generated. And for that, for you to learn how to do prompting properly, you have to learn how to master prompting. And let me teach you a fundamental law of prompting. And that has essentially 4 different elements. A magic prompt formula is what I call it, has 4 different elements. One is you have to give context of what, who, how. 2 is you have to give the task. 3, you have to give a set of instructions on what you exactly want your intern / a large language model like ChatGPT to do. And finally, if possible, give some example or data. So let's quickly look at how the prompt looks like right now. Okay. And I'll break this down very quickly. This is the rewritten prompt. A good prompt doesn't have to be this long, but I've made it very explanatory so that all of you guys get it. 1, you're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. What am I saying here? ChatGPT knows how every brand writes. Uber, Ogilvy, everything else. I'm giving context saying that you are an experienced email copywriter who have written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. That basically means the moment I say this, right, ChatGPT goes into its world of data and looks for how people at Uber and Ogilvy write. So I'm giving context. 2, I give the task, write a launch email for the new workshop on Growth School on ChatGPT 101. That's fine. Next, I give data. Who is my audience? How do I want the email to be written? Make the copy fun, designed to resonate with the audience 22 plus. A lot of users work in marketing, tech, product design roles, talk about interesting topics. And in the end, I say, I give an instruction / data, which says include the review from someone who has a session, who has attended a session and said it's a no-brainer. I've added a testimonial as well. Now, let's go back to ChatGPT and try this one. Try this prompt right now. And look at the email that's coming. Guys, if you think this is at least like 8 or 9 out of 10, drop a boom. Look at this email. Unleash the power of generative AI. Join the coolest workshop of 2023, because I said 22 plus. Hey, Growth School superstars, I hope this email finds you well. You got some mind-blowing news that will going to rock your world and turbocharge your career. All the dates, nice little emojis, links, things you can't miss. And you can see the workshop is a no-brainer for anyone who thinks or stay relevant in 2024 and beyond. Links and everything around it. And look at the PS. Space is limited and tickets are selling fast. Then a rocket, grab yours to embark exhilarating AI adventure together. Don't you think this is all of a sudden insanely good by just giving it more context? An email like this looks like it's written by a very good copywriter. But you know what? It still has problems at this. Guys, one quick pointer that I want to mention, in the document resource that you get, for example, you can see here is the prompt. I've already mentioned, you can simply copy this. Once you get this resource, you'll get this resource towards the end. You don't have to worry. Not just that, I've added a link to the chat. That is the chat that I already did. I have a link so that just in case it doesn't work for you, you can click on this link and go back to my old chat so that you're not missing anything. All right. I hope this is helpful. When you guys get this towards the end, I hope this is helpful. Everything is here. You don't have to worry. Okay. You don't have to worry. Focus on learning right now. Awesome. Right. So this is great, but I think this can still get better. What do I mean by that? I think the email is a little long. I want it to be slightly shorter. Now, how do I fix this? What I mean by that is ChatGPT's output can be further refined. It's not that you give a question or a task to ChatGPT, it gives an answer, or Bard or any other large language model for that answer, for that matter. It gives an answer and you should be happy about it. You can continue to iterate it to make it better. And that is called as chain prompting, with which you can modify the output and refine and check and edit. Let me show you an example. Now that I got the answer, let's say my intern came back by giving this email to me, and my intern is a genius intern, like I told you. Right now, I want this to be slightly refined better. Right. So what I'm saying, I want this email to be shorter. So that's the instruction I give. Can you make the overall email shorter and crisper? This is called as chain prompting, that I'm continuing to give feedback till I get the answer from it. And there you go. I'm going to get something from this. And you can see it's much shorter right now, much more cleaner. And everything around it. Actually, the last one was pretty good already, but you get the idea. But here is what it can be more exciting. Let's say I want this email to be rewritten for only my audience, which is in tech. So I want, this is a very common email, right? Which can work for everyone. But I want to write this email considering my audience, small group of audience, which are tech audience, which is people who can write code. And those are the people that I want to send this email to. What I can do is I can continue to chain prompt and I can say this, make the variation for the tech audience, add some tech references and jokes only techies will understand. So it has already given me an answer. Now I'm saying, make it a little, make the copy a little bit something which will only resonate with my tech audience. And look at this, guys. If you think this is at least 10xing you with the email writing, chain prompting, and write prompting, drop a comment 10x in the chat and look at the answer. Elevate your tech game with generative AI. Join the nerdiest workshop in the town. Hey, tech gurus, get ready for the nerdiest adventure of your life. Generative AI demystified, all the dates, Workshop is like finding holy grail of tech, mind blown emoji overload. Don't miss this workshop, and everything around. And look at this joke. May your code be bug free and your algorithm be optimized. How cool is this? How insanely cool is this? So this is what you can do. A lot of people think they know how to use ChatGPT, right? Or large language models. I hope we are getting them wrong right now. Drop. It will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time for us to cover all of this. Obviously, it's part of the ultimate program, but not right now. Moving on. Now let's get to the cold email. How many of you would want me to help you with really, really cool cold emails? Drop a me in the chat. How to write a great cold email. Now we understood how to write overall emails. Let's write about cold emails. Okay. All right. So just jump to ChatGPT and write a very simple prompt. Okay. And I'm going to say, write a personalized cold email asking the founder of Growth School for a job. Right. Let's say you want a job at Growth School and you are writing an email to me, the founder, asking for a job at Growth School. Okay. This is the prompt that I enter and I hit enter. And here's the email that I get. Passionate marketer, eager to join Growth School's team. Dear founder's name. So you have to fill in the details here. I hope this email finds you well. My name is this. I'm reaching to express my deep admiration for Growth School, your innovation approach for growth hacking, your commitment to helping business. You can see this. It has written a bunch of things, a very, very long email. What do you guys think of this email? What do you guys think of this email? It's not good. If you ask me, it's not a good cold email at all. And I'll tell you why. A good cold email, this is what most of people do, but it's a 5 out of 10. The reason is a good cold email needs to be personalized. So before writing a good cold email, one second, guys, focus here. Before writing a good cold email, you have to research about what Growth School is, who the founder is and everything around it, and then write a cold email so it's personalized. So the reader feels that the person has invested time before writing this email. 2, like I said, it needs to be well refreshed. 3, it has to capture tone and intrigue the reader. It cannot be like massively long emails. 3, it always needs to have a call to action. And of course, you need a great subject line to get it right. But the problem with this prompt is that it doesn't know who I am. So you have to research about it. It doesn't know what Growth School does. So it is coming up with some gibberish. It doesn't know who you are. As a result, it's imagining it to be a marketing job, and it's all gibberish, right? It's all like verbose, like someone mentioned. So how do we optimize these emails? Basically, you need to spend good 3 to 4, not years, my bad, hours researching about the sender, about Growth School and everything around it to be able to send a personalized email. But the beauty of AI is that you will be able to make AI do all this research for you on the go. And let me show you how. The first tool that I'm going to show you to do this, again, all the links will be shared with you, is called as Copilot, which is by Microsoft. It's a free tool. I will share links. Every link is also in the document that I'll be sharing with you guys. So don't worry. Okay, the first solution is Copilot. So Copilot is essentially a free tool by Microsoft, and it's powered by ChatGPT. And here's what you do. The best part about Copilot is that it is very internet first. Everything that you send, it tries to look up on the internet and powers it with ChatGPT. Usually, I prefer using more balance for use cases like this. I don't have the time to explain each of the use case right now, but let me show you the power of this. And I put the same prompt, write a personalized cold email asking the founder of Growth School for a job. Okay. And let's see what it does. Look at this. Searching for Growth School founder email address, Growth School job application, personalized cold email, everything. And look at this, guys. Drop a 100x in the, 10x in the chat if you think this is insane. It has pulled my name, Dear WebHub Sisinti. I hope this email finds you well. I am a recent graduate in degree in computer science, passionate about marketing. I've been following Growth School work for some time, and I'm impressed with companies' innovation, approach, and marketing and growth. I believe that my skills and expertise, you can see how it is. It has actually researched about the founder, about Growth School decently well, and is able to find an answer to do it, right? It's a free tool. I will share links of all this, but you can see this, how it has come up with a very, very cool email, which I can copy and essentially paste. Drop a comment 10x, guys. Come on. Bring it on, bring some energy on. Do the research, it will write a personalized email and everything around it. And basically, ChatGPT can do it as well, but it needs some special skills. I like to call it chained instructions. And this is how I would write a prompt to ChatGPT. I want you guys to focus on this. I'm saying, write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job in marketing. And then I don't stop there. I say, do the following for me. Read about the founder of Growth School and his accomplishments. Read about what Growth School does and make an email personalized based on that. Any recent social media posts that he talks about. 4, talk about anything that the founder posted recently on social media. This is what I've given instructions step by step, and I don't stop there. And I've given some information about me as well. My name is Adam Jobs, 4 years of experience, and everything around it. So this is the prompt that I wrote. I go to ChatGPT. Guys, sadly, you need the paid version of this because you need ChatGPT 4 for this. And the beauty of ChatGPT 4 is that it has access to the internet as well. 3.5, the free version doesn't have it. 4, the paid version has it. And if you want to really superpower it, you need the 4 version. And let me put the prompt right here and hit the enter button. You can see doing research with Bing. What does that mean? It's going and checking about Growth School, probably going and checking about me as well. This is what I called as chain prompting, because I'm literally giving instructions on what it has to do rather than just giving a blank instruction. Guys, things like this, you will not be able to find anywhere because these are things that I have tested myself and I'm putting it out there for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate it. And the email that you get will blow your mind, guaranteed. Let's wait for it to come out. And there you go. Based on everything. Dear Mr. Sisinti, I hope this email finds you well. I'm Adam Jobs. Why is it saying Adam Jobs? Because I've given my details as Adam Jobs, as experienced marketing professional with over 4 years of experience in the field, including notable roles at OpenAI and co-founded a startup Sphere. I recently read about Growth School's impressive achievements, including recognition of top LinkedIn startups 2023 and being listed about 20 rising companies. Your leadership and innovative approach, especially in integrating generative AI-led upskilling programs, are truly inspiring. It is basically picking a lot of content from the internet. Your journey from the beginning in Berhampur, Orissa, which is my hometown, to establishing Growth School resonates deeply with me. You can see this. It has actually gone through it. And you can also see your recent success with Growth on LinkedIn program, registering 25K participants in just 6 months is a testament of exceptional knowledge. I've been following Growth School social media presence and all of that. Basically, it has done a very intense research about Growth School, me, my social media and everything, and has written a great cold email. Of course, you could say it is very long and I can do chain prompting saying that make it shorter. And it will do it. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Drop a comment insane in the chat. Something like this will take you 3 to 4 hours of research easy. 3 to 4 hours of research easy. And we are getting it done with AI in a few minutes. Who is Mr. Sisanti? I'm Mr. Sisanti, Vaibhav Sisanti. That's my full name. Right? Guys, I hope you guys are having fun and learning a ton of new things here. Right? Moving on. You can try this with Copilot. You can try this with everything. I'll leave it to you guys. Moving on. How many of you guys hate writing replies to your emails because you have to read through the email, you have to write long text and all of that, and you wish there was an easier way to do it? Me in the chat. So let me show you a very interesting Chrome extension. It's called compose.ai. You have to install this free Chrome extension in the chat, on your Chrome. And once you do that, if you open any of the email like this, what it will show you, because you've installed the Chrome extension already, it will basically read through the email and give you what kind of answers you should give. Let's say this is a Microsoft Team email, so I'm not very worried. And if I click on say thanks, because it's an email sending me an OTP, obviously you don't want to reply to these emails. I'm just showing an example. If I click on say thanks, it can read through the email. And what it will do is it will basically compose a nice little email back for you guys. Looks like it is a little slow right now. I don't know why. Let me quickly do that again. There you go. And look at this. Dear Microsoft team, thank you for putting the single-use code for Microsoft account. I appreciate your prompt response and assistance with this matter. Instead of just saying thanks, let's say a friend sends you a code. Instead of saying thanks, one click, it's able to compose a nice little email and can read through longest of the emails and respond back and give you prompts on what you want to reply. That's a very cool tool that I wanted to quickly share about emails. And yes, all the links to the tools will be shared with you guys. Guys, when it comes to emails, I wish I could spend 3-4 more hours with you, because that's the number of things that you can do with emails. And it's really, really critical for you to know how to use AI. Now, you can do a ton of more advanced automations using AI. That is, let AI replies to every email that you get and save it as a draft. Instead of clicking on buttons, what if AI goes through every email that you get, automatically write a response to it and save it as a draft, so that you can just go read the response and click on enter? Or let's say you create an automation, that is, you create a form, let's say inviting people to an event in your home. Okay. And when people fill the details of the form, you will write a personalized email back saying, thank you so much, Vaibhav. I see that you're in Bangalore, blah, 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 all these details, and send a very personalized thank you email to everyone, one-on-one. You can do that using automation. Imagine this. For all the people who basically are cluttered with so many things happening in your life and you get hundreds of emails every day, what if I tell you an automation like this is possible, that every time you get an email, AI will summarize the email and put that on a Google Sheet for you. And not just that, it will score that specific email from a rate of 1 to 10 on how important it is, and also rate it out of 1 to 10 on how urgently you should respond back to this email. For people like me, I get hundreds of emails every day and I don't have the time to go through of it. But the problem is sometimes I miss out on some urgent emails. So you can set up one more automation saying, hey, if you think there's an email that I need to address urgently, that is, if the rate of that urgency score is more than 7, send me a Slack message, send me a WhatsApp message saying that I have an important email, I have to get back to it. All automated, all working when you are sleeping, all using automation. And things like writing newsletters, scraping LinkedIn emails, and automating personalized email campaigns, everything. You can use AI to leverage all of this. This is obviously very advanced stuff. Just teaching things like this will take me 4 hours, but everybody can do it and everybody should know how to do it. Obviously, I talk about all of this in the main program, but for people who are not coming in, I want all of you guys to know at least the power of what AI can do for you. With that being said, from a scale of 1 to 10, it's been some time since we have started the workshop, almost 45 minutes. What do you guys think? From a scale of 1 to 10, how is it going so far? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loving the energy, guys, loving the energy. Guys, please don't spam. Don't post the same thing again and again. Awesome. Moving on. Can I take 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself? Because it's been a while and I've been saying who is Sisinti and all. So let me take 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself. Guys, this is me. My name is Web of Sisinti. You see me a real in flesh right now. I'm a father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe, and also my chief cuddling partner. I've always been a horrible student. I hated education. I studied something called as ICSE, where we were taught Julius Caesar in the name of English. Any ICSE students here? Drop a me in the chat. I always hated education because the same thing. I used to barely pass my exams, always been a backbencher. My first startup when I was 19 years old, 11, it was called Discovering Android, which was very, very soon banned by Google because we were teaching people on how to hack Android and Google was like, screw you guys. My second startup was called as Crazy Heads. And we went on to build some interesting things. We won awards of fast emerging digital media startup. You can see she's an actress actually. Back in 2014, I was still in college back in the day. And then 2015, I kind of got bored and I joined Uber in the early days of Uber in India. By the way, this is Travis Kalanick, who's the CEO and founder of Uber. I met him in a party at Las Vegas, which Uber flew me down to. It was crazy time. I helped Uber to launch in Indian markets and scale it to hundreds of millions of trips in India. I've happened to give a Josh talk for all the people who want to know more about me. It has over 1 million views right now, so you can go check it out. I've been featured in a bunch of places, Entrepreneur Killer, a bunch of places. And also I've consulted with a bunch of brands all over the place. Recently, I started Growth School and raised over $5 million to build Growth School. The reason why I put all of this is because I'm not studying in an IIT, I'm not studying in an IIM, I've not had any fancy education, I'm not an MBA, nothing, but I've been able to make my way around without being a good student. I studied in a very regular college. I come from a small town called as Orissa in Berhampur. Of course, I speak a bunch of languages, Oriya, Telugu, Hindi, and English, but like most of the country is like me, right? So the reason why I post this, talk about it is because I hope this inspires a couple of people and makes them feel that they can do it as well. I hope I didn't take too much time with you. That's me. I took 2 minutes to introduce myself. I hope this helps. That's me, right? With that being said, let's move on. I have something really cool to share with you all as well. What is that? Do you want an awesome resource curated by the best? How many of you want 50 ChatGPT prompts beyond what I cover in the session, which you can copy and paste inside of ChatGPT and get access to it? Drop a me in the chat. Everyone who wants it, drop a me in the chat. All right. Yes, it's going to be for free. I'm going to give it back to you for free, but I need something in return from you guys. It will take you only 2 minutes. Okay. We're giving you a lot of things that we have not committed. And that's exactly why I do this session as well. So if you can do this, we will send you back the resource, send you the resource back to you guys for free. So make sure you do this. If you want, take a pic of the notes. If you're taking notes, like I told you, you can post that. You can take a screenshot of a slide that you think is cool, share the knowledge, and so on and on. And that's what we want you to do. If you think this is great, please do it. It will really help, and I'll give back to you as a return. I hope that is fair. With that being said, let's jump to the second one right now, shall we? The second one is read 10x more in 10x less time. Now, why is it important? How many of you think, guys, don't worry if you're not able to save these links, we will send these links to you over the email as well. Okay, so don't worry about it. We will share all the links to you over email and WhatsApp as well. But how many of you think that reading is very, very important, and all of you guys want to read more books, more articles and everything around it, but you just don't get the time to do it? Drop a comment me in the chat if it is one of you guys. You want to read a lot of articles every day. You want to read a lot of books every day, but you don't get the time. All right. So let me make your life extremely easy. You know, large language models like ChatGPT, Bard, Anthropic, and everything around it is actually very, very good at summarizing. So if you give a big article, it can summarize and give you nice little, like nice set of summary right to itself. And it's excellent with summarizing, and we're going to leverage that to the fullest. We're not only going to summarize just articles, I'm going to help you teach how to summarize YouTube videos and also a full freaking book right now. I hope you guys are excited about this. Which one are you most excited about? A blog article, a YouTube video, or a book? Let me know in the chat which one are you most excited about. But don't worry, I'm going to cover everything for you. Now, let's start with a blog article. Okay. Here's the thing. If the blog article is small and short and all, it's fine. But what if it's a very long blog article, something like this? Backlinko is a great resource for marketers. And look at how long this article is. It goes on and on and on and on and on. It'll take you a lot of time to read this article, right? How about I can quickly summarize this article and get, get quick nuggets out of this, right? How do we do that? Basically, this is what I will prompt ChatGPT for. Okay, I will copy this, and this is the quick prompt. Summarize the article mentioned below into crisp 5 points. Also list down the top takeaways and create a separate section for tools mentioned in the article, because I know there are a lot of articles mentioned in the tool. I want to know the takeaways and everything, and I'm sharing the link of the article. The link of the article will only work if you are on the paid version of ChatGPT. I'll also show you what you can do if you are on the free version of ChatGPT. Okay, so here is the prompt. Here's the link to the article. You can change this link to any article that you want. Change the prompt however you want to, and I click on enter. Let's quickly try the same with, you can see it started to revisit the article. Let's quickly try to do the same with Copilot on Microsoft as well. I'm going to share the same. In fact, let's jump into Bard as well. Bard is by Google. It is exactly for people who don't know what Bard is. Bard is exactly like ChatGPT, but this is powered by Google. Right. So I'll enter the same prompt and I hit an enter. And in a way, you can see most of it can do the job pretty well. You can searching for article. If you are on the free versions of it and you don't want to pay for ChatGPT, you can use Microsoft Copilot and also Bard for this. You can see we got the summary, we got the tools mentioned by Bard here. Microsoft also was able to do a much better job. I think it is much more explanatory because it's powered by OpenAI. So I usually prefer Microsoft Copilot or ChatGPT for most of these things, but you can go about it and you can see it has gone through a lot of articles and everything around it. And ChatGPT is taking some time, but there you go. It has come up with a nice little answer as well. Summary of the SEO article, all the summaries, top takeaways, and also tools mentioned. And for some reason, it was not able to identify the list of tools here, but Microsoft was able to identify tools here as well. So it's a mixed bag. but here is how you can get access to it. But just in case, if you want to use ChatGPT and you don't have the paid version of it, let me go to 3.5, which is the free version of it. I will share the same prompt, but link will not work. For example, look at this. If I share the link, it says I don't have access to external websites. So what will I do? I'll go to this article. I'll do a Control-A, Control-C, that is copy the whole content of the article, come back to it, and I'll say, here is the article. And I'll paste the article. So this is something that you can do as well. And because it's too long, it says it cannot generate a response right now. But if the article is slightly short, it should be able to do for you. But if you have very long articles, of course, you can use things like Bard or, like I said, Chat Copilot as well. Right. So this is how you can summarize a blog article, even if it's a really long one. How about a whole freaking book? Now, a lot of people have been asking me or said, Vaibhav, book is my favorite use case. So let's jump to book. You need ChatGPT 4 for this. Paid version of it. You need the ChatGPT 4 to summarize books, because ChatGPT 3.5 doesn't allow you to upload any, how do I put it? It doesn't allow any embeddings or any files to upload, but ChatGPT 4 allows you to. So let's say this is the book that I want to, give me a second. Let me quickly open this book. Sadly, this will not work on other things like Bard and Copilot as of right now. But this is a book, guys. It's a very, very long book. Like you can see, bunch of pages inside of this book. And I need to upload this, for which I will basically quickly download this book. Okay. The book is downloaded. I go back to ChatGPT and just drag and drop and upload this book. You can see the book is getting uploaded as a PDF file. And I will just write the simple prompt. Summarize this book for me in 5 points, just like you're experiencing a 10-year-old, and mention the takeaways. Why did I say just like you're explaining a 10-year-old? Because it's a climate change report, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of, very, very fancy words that I might not understand. So if it's a technical book or something that is very complicated for you, you can ask ChatGPT to explain it like a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old, so that it will simplify the understanding of it and send a submit. You can see the moment I send a submit, it says reading documents. It will go through reading the document, and once it has read the whole book, all of a sudden it has started to summarize this. Obviously, guys, you can upload any book. It could be a very, very long book as well, and it will be able to do a very, very good job for you. So you can summarize literally anything that you want by ChatGPT, whichever book that is, however long that is. All right, moving on to the next one. I hope you guys go ahead and play with this. All the prompts, all the links, everything will be shared with you towards the end. Right, moving on. Let's do a YouTube video summarizing right now, right? And do something which is slightly longer, so that it will, give you some context. Okay, so let's say this video, or maybe you can go to any video you want. For this case, let's say, let me open my videos. This is my own channel. We recently did, let's say, a podcast with Ankur Warikoo. Ankur Warikoo was in The Office. It's a 1 hour, 26-minute podcast. And let's say you want to watch this video. By the way, this is shot in The Office, and it's very cool. A lot of growth school learners get to attend these sessions live with us because this happens in The Office. It's a very long video, like I said, and you can see this, and you want to get a summary of this video for you guys so that you can access this content. So how do we do that? So the first thing is that we go to this tool called as YouTubeTranscript.com. I'll share the link of this tool, don't worry. So I copy the URL of this YouTube video, go to YouTube transcript and paste the URL and click on go. What it does is it gives me the transcript or the subtitles of this video, with YouTube automatically generates. Now, this going through such a long subtitle is going to take a lot of time. So what will I do? I'll click on copy the entire transcript to start with, come back to ChatGPT, open a new window and paste the transcript. And then what do? I write a nice little prompt. I'll go back to the top of this transcript and I'll write this prompt. You're an expert at summarizing videos from their transcript, because I'm giving transcripts, I'm giving it heads up on what this file is and giving great actionable insights that can help anyone to consume video content 10x better. Help me summarize this. And here is the transcript, right? I've pasted the whole transcript that I've got from the tool. And there you go. All of a sudden, with the simple 2 steps, I pulled the video of the URL from the YouTube video, went to YouTube transcript, pasted that video link. So as a result, I got the transcript, and then I pasted that transcript back inside of this tool right here, which is ChatGPT, and it is starting to give me answers right now. You can see this, it has started to give you answers, and essentially that is how you can summarize the whole video of any YouTube video for that matter, no matter how long it is, in a few minutes, right? Now, all these crazy features you need the ChatGPT premium plan, like I said. But what if I teach you on how you can do it for free? Do you guys want to know about it? Drop a boom in the chat if you guys want to know how you can summarize big batches of text without using ChatGPT. Yes? All right. For that, we're going to use a slightly different tool, which is one more competitor of ChatGPT. And it is called as Claude. It is called as Claude.ai, which is essentially a software by a company called as Anthropic. I'm going to share the link of this. It's a ChatGPT competition. And the beauty of this is even the free version of it, right, can pass a lot of text. For example, if I go to ChatGPT and enter the free version, right, let me just copy this prompt, which is very, very, very long. You can see the prompt is very long because there's a lot of transcript. So I copy this. And if I go to the free version of ChatGPT, which is 3.5, and I paste this transcript, it will basically say that it cannot work. You can see the message you submitted was too long, so upload something shorter. That's what the free version says. But if I go to Claude and submit the same thing, okay, and maybe this time, right, I put the prompt as well. Every time you copy a big prompt into the Claude, right, it converts that into a text file automatically. Okay, and I click on enter. The free version of it can go through a big batch of text up to 100K characters, which is almost like a big book if you copy and paste the text of the whole book, and will be able to give you insights right here. Okay, and that's the beauty of Claude. It's going through a lot of text, and there you go, right? So you have a free version of what ChatGPT can do. It's a different large language model, but it can do a really good job as well. Right here, you can see this. It is going through and giving answers because it doesn't know if it's Ankur or Varun. It's confusing, so you have to give a little more context here. Right now, I already showed you how to summarize huge articles for free using Claude. Next, I want to show you, because a lot of you people also spoke about book, that you want to summarize books and build a bot around it. How many of you want to see something absolutely cool for free? Because ChatGPT doesn't allow you to summarize a book for free, right? Everybody wants free stuff. So I'm going to show a crazy tool right now, which is one of my favorite tools as well. And that is called as Humata.ai. I'm going to share the links of these tools with you people. Don't worry. It has a very, very generous free version, which is more than enough for most of the people. If you want to upload like a 1,000-page book, then it's a problem. And once you come to Humata, you just have to upload any PDF or any file that you want. In this case, I've already uploaded a file. You can see that. And this basically is a massive PDF of Coursera submitting their IPO, submitting their financial filings. It's a massive ebook talking about the revenue, how many users they have, and all of this. And I really don't have the time to go through all of this, but I wanted it to ask a few questions, right? Things like how much was the revenue? And it was able to give me, by going through this document, was able to give me that revenue of end of December 31, 2022 was $538.2 million. And not just that, it gives me a reference. If I click on this, it will take me to the point which is referred. So let me just ask questions. Let's say, how is the growth? So any question that you ask about the book, it will be able to go through the whole book, and it will be able to give you answers by reading the book for you and and give you like a great response. And that is the whole point. Look at this. So any PDF that you upload, it can summarize. I can also say summarize. And can do the summary as well for me. And everything, right? You can ask questions like a Q&A bot, and also it can help you summarize. And there you go. You can see it's going through all of the most important data and giving me a quick summary as well. So guys, do you think this is cool? Drop a boom in the chat, and all the links with you guys will be shared. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is cool. Guys, again, right? There's some really, really advanced things that you can get done using AI. Things like you can make AI write a whole book for you. You can make AI write exactly like you. You can write content which is completely plagiarism free for SEO. You can build bots and so on and on and on. Sadly, like I said, there's so much to cover, can't cover here. But again, I'm giving you highlights of what are the possibilities that you have. Right now, coming to one of the most favorite things of mine, a personal favorite is how you can become a data scientist without code or data skills. How many of you think everybody, no matter which job you're doing, having the right data skills is extremely critical today? Founder, employee, no matter who you are, knowing how to understand data, knowing how to leverage data is extremely, extremely critical for your growth and every role. How many of you think that is true? Drop a me in the chat, drop a yes in the chat if you guys think that is true. Guys, come on, response. That's the only way I understand that you guys can. I cannot see you guys. I cannot hear you guys. The only way I can interact with you guys is via chat. So I strongly recommend you guys to get back to me on chats as well. By the way, I've not even had my food. The energy that I get is from people through your responses. So bring the energy up in the chat when I ask you to. That's the only request I have. Okay. Awesome. So let's get into the world of data scientists right now. Things you could do. I know all of us hate doing Excel work, but you can get done using AI. You can get insight from huge chunks of data. Let's say you have a massive file. You can get insights from all of that. You can also visualize these things and draw graphs and everything just using AI. Obviously, all this covering will take a lot of time. But if you think about it, right? If you need Excel, if you need to get work done on Excel, you need to be really good at Excel. If you need to get insights from huge chunk of data, you need to be very good at SQL or Python. To visualize things really well, you need to have skills like Power BI and Tableau. And the beauty is you need not to know any of this and just need to know how to leverage AI the right way, and can do all of that just in a few minutes for you. And that's what I want to teach. But I will pick up one specific use case and not all of them, because it will take eternity to cover all of that. So let's do this insight. Okay, let's get some insights from huge chunk of data so that you can impress your boss with your data skills. Let's say hypothetically, right? You're working for Netflix. Okay, let's say you're working for Netflix in the marketing team. Let me quickly open this. Let's say you're working for Netflix in the marketing team. By the way, guys, if you want to play with data sets so that you can test out your data skills, Kaggle.com is a great website for you to download like a lot of data files for free and start playing with it. I have shared the link of this as well in the chat. This is the database that I'll be using. That is Netflix user database. Let's say you're working for Netflix and you have this big database of user data, of subscription type, revenue, user data, activities, and everything around it. And you have a presentation to make to your manager and you want a promotion, right? So you want to analyze all of this data and give some very interesting insights to your manager so that your manager gets super excited about it. Right. So I have, so how do you do it? I'm going to show you right now. I've clicked on download and downloaded this data already. So I don't have to do it again. So let me just pull in the data file. Just give me a second. There you go. This is the Netflix database that I've just downloaded from Kaggle.com. It's free, so you don't have to worry. You can download as many data files as you want. And then I'm going to write a simple prompt. And the prompt is exactly what I told you. Go through the data and give me 5 insights that I can present to my boss for my upcoming marketing meeting so that he gets impressed by me and promotes me in the coming appraisal cycle. Just making a fun prompt here. You can ask whatever question you want. Basically, what I'm asking AI to do is go through this file and give me data. And the moment I send it, it says analyzing. If I click on this, right, you can see it is literally writing code. It is literally writing Python on behalf of you. That's what it is doing in the backend. You can see that it is writing Python. And all of a sudden, it has given me 5 different insights. Subscription type distribution, the distribution of subscription types among users is following basic, standard, premium, all of that. Guys, this is basically not a small file. This is a massive file that we have just downloaded. It has a lot. It's almost like, how many rows does it have? It has like, oh my God, it has like a ton of data, right? So it's not easy to analyze, and is quickly able to analyze average monthly revenue, age distribution of the users using insights, most popular device of viewing, that is laptop is 636, tablet is this, smartphone is this. So that gives you a percentage distribution, country distribution, and everything around it. Now you can obviously keep prompting, saying that, hey, go deep down into average monthly revenue and all that. Let's do one more thing. Can you give me some fancy graphs that I can put on my presentation? So what it can do is it can go through all the data again, analyze all this data, and can start giving you back some fancy graphs as well, visualizations as well. Guys, there's so much that I could cover here. But again, right, I wanted to quickly show you how these things work. So basically, ChatGPT is writing code like Python on behalf of you and doing the insights. Something like this for a data analyst will easily take 3-4 hours, if not less, and can do much more advanced insights as well. So there you go. It has gone through all of this, and you can see this. It has started to give you graphs, literally graphs. It has started to give you with which you can right click and download any of them and put them on your presentations as well. Drop a boom if you think this is insane, that ChatGPT is able to give you insights like a data scientist and you don't need to know anything at all. How crazy is this? Of course, for like, this can change how it works for you guys. It can change how it works, changes everything for you guys. Somebody is asking, why are we seeing the paid version of ChatGPT? Let me tell you one thing. For everyone on this, let me make one thing very clear. Guys, if you want a tool to work for free for you and make your life easy, that's not going to happen. All these tools come at a big cost. They are able to make your life so bloody easy. So when you want to get value out of a product, I'm giving you all the possible free versions as well, but there are things that you have to pay a small value for. For example, this workshop, a lot of you people have paid about 1,000 rupees to join this workshop. And the reason is you see value from it. Everything in life doesn't come for free. Good things in life cost you money. Okay. So we need to get out of this mindset that I want everything for free. No. Pay that $1,000 per month. It's totally worth the time because it can give you 100x returns if you're able to use the tool in the right way. Do you think that is a fair thing to say? If you expect everything to work for free for you, would you work for free as well? No, right? I'm showing you the power of all these tools. So let's be fair to the tool as well. Exactly. Awesome. I know there's a wait list and it will get opened very, very soon. No, it cannot do a lot of things. If it can be done for free also, I will let you know that. Okay. Anyways, how many of you have seen dashboards like this and have been paranoid? Saying that, damn, what the hell? How can I, like, what is this dashboard about? How can I drive insights? Drop a me in the chat. For people who are always paranoid about looking at these dashboards and you don't know how to analyze this and what to get out of this, right? What if I tell you ChatGPT now has eyes? Yeah, Google Analytics or any platform for that matter. ChatGPT now has eyes. Yes, and it is called as ChatGPT Vision. That is, you can upload an image into ChatGPT and ask for understand the image and give us insights, right? So let's quickly do that. Yes, let's quickly do that. Okay. Let's take a quick screenshot of this dashboard. Okay. Go to ChatGPT and where is this? Upload this screenshot. So I've dragged and dropped the screenshot and I write a very simple prompt. I'm saying you're an expert in data analysis and reading visualizations and dashboards. Go through the above and give me 5 actionable insights. Also teach me how to read this dashboard like I'm 15 years old, because the idea is not for ChatGPT to do everything for you, but the idea is also for you to learn how to do it better. So I'm using ChatGPT to teach me. If I don't know how to do it, I simply click on enter here and look what it does. It is going to the image right now. And look at this. It is talking about everything that is mentioned here. Identify key metrics, understand the time frame, compare values, look at trends, access ratios, and then it says, here are the 5 actionable insights from the dashboard. Guys, if you think this is insane, drop a mind blown or MB in the chat if your minds are blown right now, right? Accounts receivable management, payable management, everything it's talking about. And to get practice, it's talking about how you can learn how to do this as well. It's giving you insights. It's explaining you the dashboard. And it's also telling you how to do it. How crazy is this? Keep the chats coming. Keep the chats coming, guys. Keep the chats coming. Let's say you're walking. Okay. Like I said, it has vision. You're walking and you see a notice board like this. You see a parking board like this. This especially happens in countries outside of India, like Japan and all, where you see a lot of parking boards and you have no idea what this means. You're like, what the hell do I mean? I want to park my car at 7 p.m. on a Sunday. What does this mean? I cannot understand. How many of you can understand what this parking board looks like here? How many of you can understand what this parking board looks like here. Right? So what do? You take a quick picture from your phone, go to ChatGPT, upload this picture and put your question. Help me explain the science on the image. I want to park my car on Sunday 7 p.m. Can I or not? I don't want to know all of this. I want to park my car on Sunday 7 p.m. Can I or not? Because it has to go through all of this complex science. Okay. If you like what you're seeing, keep the booms coming. It is literally explaining. It is literally explaining a special event clearway, white sign, taxi zone. Man, this is how you curate information. When you come into a workshop, right? You're not paying to learn something that doesn't exist. We are also consistent learners. The idea of these workshops is that you get all the information condensed, curated, tested, so that you don't have to break your head. Your learning time, which will probably take without this workshop or probably a week or two, is cut down to 3 hours. How many of you agree with that? How many of you agree with that? When you join workshops like this, it condenses information and makes you learn really fast. Everything, every information in this world is available on the internet. You can learn everything for free. What you pay for is organized learning, organized content. The way we are flowing. This is my learnings that have been consistently learning over the course of months. Right? I hope you value it. But anyways, going back into this, look at this. Based on this science, you should be able to park your car at 7 p.m. on Sunday, but must adhere to a 4-hour parking restriction. So it was able to analyze the image and give us the right answer that we want. How cool is this, guys? How powerful is this? So folks, from a scale of 1 to 10, how is this workshop going for you guys so far? We have spent 1.5 hours. You can put 15, 20, 100 also. I don't mind. And I want everybody to respond. I want to know how I'm doing as well. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. For a few people who are rating me less than 8, boss, I'm doing my best. And I hope I make it up for you guys. Right? Superb. Moving on. See, you can absolutely geek out to make everything 100x better. You can write code from images and make it 100x better. You can do a vision deep down. You can do a lot of data analysis stuff that I could not cover today. You can make visualizations which are interactive and things like that, which will blow people's mind. You can become Excel maverick. You can expand your toolkit with plugins. Wish I could cover all of that. Just this section will take me 2, 3, 4 hours to cover. And I can't do it. Obviously, it's part of the main program. But the idea is, if you guys want to go deep down and have the or Excel file, it will be able to give you a CSV output as well. And you can download it as well, and you can do that as well. And with a little more extensions of this, it can automatically upload. There you can see it's giving me a CSV file as well. So obviously, I'm showing you examples with very less data, but you can do this all freaking day. Whatever you do with Excel with big files, you will be able to do it inside of ChatGPT as well. How cool is this? If you think this is cool and can save you a lot of time, drop a comment cool in the chat. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Moving on. How many of you hate making presentations? How many of you hate making presentations? Let me show you two very interesting ways on how you can make killer presentations without even you sending any data or giving any information. Okay. For everybody who cannot see my screen, strongly recommend you to drop off from the call and join back again. Drop off from the call and join back again. That's what I will recommend. If you can't hear, if you can't see me or the screen, drop off and join back again. Right? It's probably a setting issue from your end. It's working for most of the people. Guys, is everything working for everyone? Drop a yes in the chat. Fast, fast, fast. Let's jump into this very soon right now. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Looks like it's working. Let's jump into the meet again. Okay, there are two tools that I want to show you. One is Tome and one is Pitch. Tome is this. Tome is a great tool for everyone who wants to create great pitch decks. All you have to do is tell the topic of what you want to create a pitch deck of, and it will do all the work for you. Let me quickly sign in into Tome. It's very, very simple. You can upload if you have notes into this tool, or if you don't have notes and you want Tome to do all the research for you as well, you can do that as well. It can create slides, it can create pictures, everything for you of single simple words. So let's say I want to create a pitch. So I will click on create button. By the way, I'm using the free version of it. I don't have the paid version. And I'm saying create a presentation on how to generate, on how generative AI can be used by founders to get more done. That's it. I'm not giving it more context. That's all I say. Click on enter. I'll just cross this. And you can see there's already built like an outline of the deck. I can just say choose layouts, and I can choose the design layouts if I want to choose. You can see it is already generating layouts for us right now. You can see this. It has started to generate slides for me already. You can see on the left also, it is starting to write slides for us. There you see invitation to generative AI. I'm not doing anything. It is already generating images, all using AI, and I can keep generating. If I click on next page, it will keep generating. It will keep generating every slide that I want as I click on buttons. You can see this again, guys. It is able to generate slides on the fly. And for all the people who are like, Vaibhav, I know what has to be put on the pitch, on the slides. How do I do that? You can do that as well. Instead of just writing prompt, put all your notes into this tool. It will convert all of them into slides as well. Don't you guys think this is insane? Drop a comment insane in the chat, and you can do the same thing using a different tool as well, which is called as pitch.com. It was Pitch AI before, and now it is pitch.com. Again, a freemium tool. I don't have the free versions of these tools either, and I'm able to get a lot of things done already with the free version of it. Let me quickly sign in and show you how to do the same prompt. Right now, I feel both of them are very, very good. You can see all the slides that are being generated. I'll just stop right now here. Right now, both of the tools are actually pretty good. But somehow in a few cases, I find Pitch also to be extremely good. So I've already done it. Let me go to start with AI for this. This pitch.com. I have the free version of it, and I'll post the same prompt here. Presentation on how to generative AI can be used by founders to get more done. I click on start generating. Here I can select colors and all also. So I change my colors. I can select the font that I want. And you can see this. It is generating the presentation on the fly as we are looking at this. It is coming up with content in the back end, and you'll start seeing content very, very soon on your presentations. There you see this generative AI for founder success. Look at this, guys. Understanding generative AI, challenges of the founder, benefits of generative AI, use cases of the founders, implementation strategies, future possibilities, consideration and ethical, empowering founders through generative AI for success. Guys, drop a insane in the chat if you think this was absolutely insane. One line of text, and we are able to get done so much already, and we can keep refining it how much ever we want, and all this is being done for free right now. Crazy stuff, right? All right. I know there's a lot to be covered, so I'm jumping right in. How many of you people need help with job hunting or getting freelance gigs, or want to get clients as a company? Me in the chat using AI. Superb. Let's do that. See, what I'm going to teach you right now is going to be for jobs, but you can apply the same principles for freelancing gigs, and also if you're an agency who's looking for projects. Okay, so you can do the both for them as well. So let's go with it. Guys, please keep the questions towards the end. Okay, please keep the questions towards the end. Okay, let's start with the first one. Workflow to apply for a job like a pro. Okay, I love this, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it as well. And let me show you how it works. So here, what we're going to do is we want AI to understand our resume by going through our resume. And by the way, best part, you can do this for free as well, and also for paid. Usually the free one is a little faster. So I'm going to stick to the paid one right now. Right. What we're going to do here is it's a multi-step prompting. It's not one prompt, it's multi-prompting technique. And what we're going to do here is we're going to give AI a resume. We'll ask AI to go through our resume. Once it goes through our resume, we would want AI to change the resume based on the job that we are applying for. So I want to create personalized resumes for every job that I apply, because if I don't do that, I will not get accepted. The biggest reason why a lot of people don't get enough interview calls is because their resumes are not personalized. And that's what we're going to do here right now. So this is the first prompt that we're going to send. You're an expert in marketing. I would like you to review my CV and generate a summary that highlights the most impressive parts of my resume in bullet points. Okay. And here I have to copy and paste my resume. Basically, I don't have my resume, so I'm going to quickly go to LinkedIn and just download my profile PDF. I'll click on more, save to PDF. It has like it'll basically give me my whole resume as PDF, like whole LinkedIn profile as a PDF. You can copy all of the text. You can do this with the free version as well. All right. And paste it. There you go. I've pasted all of my resume right here. Copy paste, and I'm going to click on enter. And you can see it has started to go through all of my resume factors. This basically means that this right now knows what my resume is all about and knows all my key achievements. And this is important for AI to know. Now, what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a personalized CV for me based on a job. So what I'm going to write a prompt: as my career advisor, I would like you to reword my CV that I've given you. Please tailor it for the following job advertisement to maximize my chance of getting an interview. Include any keywords mentioned on the job post. Organize, structure, summary, and everything in the best desired outcome. Job advertisement. And here's a prompt. So what I'm going to do here is I have to paste a job advertisement that is open or a job that is currently open that you want to apply for. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to my LinkedIn. For some reason, I've been logged out. Just give me a second. Any job advertisement is fine, guys. So I'm going to go to LinkedIn jobs. Let's say there is a marketing job that I want to apply. Let's say I want to apply for this. I don't know. I'm going to randomly pick this up. AVP investment partner SaaS. Let's say this is a job that you want to apply. You copy the whole text of the job description. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the whole text of the job description. Is it? Is it not? Okay. This is the whole text of the job description. I'm going to come here and I'm going to paste the job description that I just copied on this. Okay. Once I do that and click on enter, look what it is doing. It knows my resume right now. It knows the job description right now. Now it will match both of this and will try to give me my resume. It says, certainly I can help you to tailor. However, it seems actual job advertisement was not included in a message. So looks like it didn't pick up. So I'm gonna, oh, my bad. I didn't actually copy this. So I'm going to just copy this job advertisement again, and I'm going to paste it here. There you go. That's a job. So it knows the job description and also knows my resume. Now it is going through my resume and literally tailoring my specific resume so that I can get an entry into this particular role right now by optimizing my whole resume for this specific job. Guys, don't you think this is insane? You are revisiting or redoing your whole resume for every job just in a few minutes. You can do the same thing when you're applying for freelancing gigs, also for a job. Drop a comment insane, guys, if you think this is insane. And you can see we've got a nice personalized resume all of a sudden. Now, there's one more thing that I want to know. I don't know what the job exactly looks for and what I've already done. What if I want AI to tell me what I need to get better at? I want AI to tell me how to get better at, right? And this is how I say that. I say, hey, go through all the job description that is mentioned and also go through my resume and tell me what are the skills that I'm missing. What is the importance of each of the skills so that I'm prepared before the interview starts. So this is the prompt that I wrote. I'll give you all these prompts towards the end, like I've mentioned it multiple times. And there you go. Now, what I'm saying is go through all of this and give me a table where all the skills are missing on my resume and I need to level up. And what are the important things? So I'm prepared for the interview that is coming up. Because I'm very sure after sending a personalized resume, if my resume is good, I'm definitely going to get a call. And look at this. It is going to the experience required that is not there in my resume. Operating experience in early stage SaaS companies. You can see this. Do consulting jobs in early stage SaaS experience to gain experience. Priority is 9 out of 10. Technical knowledge in relevant field. Enroll into online courses before the interview, 8 out of 10. What is 10 out of 10? You can see priority is 10 here. Founder or startup experience in SaaS. Participate in startup accelerators and incubators. Consider founding a SaaS startup. So obviously, this is a very wacky role that I applied. But when you apply for a marketing relevant role or a product relevant role, which is relevant to you, you will see literally the experiences that are important for you and a priority order so that you can literally prepare for your interview before it starts. Guys, don't you think this is much better than any career advisor that you can get? It is telling you how to rewrite your resume. It's actually rewriting your resume out of the box. Not just that, it's also telling you what all things that you need to learn If you think you feel 10x right now, drop a comment 10x based on everything that you have learned so far. Drop a comment 10x, 50x, 100x, whatever you think that you feel. Yes, this is a gap analysis that we got done using thing. Now, we're going to take a step forward. Let's say you got the interview. How can we prepare for the interview? So this is going to be a simple one. Again, the reason why I share all this is because I want to show you what all ChatGPT can do. Again, you don't need a paid version for this. You can go to the free version of this for most of these prompts. And I'm going to send a prompt like this. Please assume the role of an interview for a product lead position. You can change this to any role that you want to. I will be the candidate and will engage in a conversation asking. Basically, I'm asking ChatGPT to interview me or simulate an interview. The moment I do that, it will not give me a list of questions, but it says, hi, welcome to the interview. Can you start telling me about your background and experience in product management? Let's say I have 10 years experience in PM, right? So it's like we're talking. We're literally talking. Great. Thank you for sharing that. In your 10 years of experience in product management, can you highlight most significant achievements of your projects that describes the project, your role and impact? Now, I don't have the time to do it, but basically I can keep answering. No, I can't. I'm going to be a very rude interviewee here. So it'll continue to ask questions, and when you give an answer, right, it'll go deep into those questions. Essentially, if you're an interview next day, this is a great way to simulate an interview, and trust me, it can become a very, very strict interviewer. And guys, I want all of you guys to be able to experiment and write these prompts yourself, right? And that is when you become 100x version of yourself. And this is how you can prepare for an interview using AI as well. And of course, for all the people who want to build resumes, there is an online tool which can make even better job, but obviously not things like this, which is resume.ai. If you give it basic information, it can give you PDFs as well. Career.ai, my bad. And there's also a tool called as resume.aio, and I'll share both the links with you guys as well on this. Now, again, right, there are a lot of advanced automations you can do. Right now, I showed you a process where you can get resumes done. What if I told you that there's a way to automate this life where, let's say, every job that is open for a product marketer with 5 years of experience, let's say you're applying for a product marketing job, right? It will automatically write cover letters for all those hundreds of jobs, write resumes for all those jobs, write a cold email for all the jobs, find emails of the recruiter and send emails, apply for the jobs with personalized cover letters and resumes, all automated without you touching anything. It can be done. And yes, I teach you, but this itself will take you 3-4 hours. Like I said, it can be done. You can apply for jobs using AI and automation. You can build custom bot interviews and also sell them as a service. You can do a lot of things in advanced stuff that can be real lifesavers using AI, right? Whew. Wow. That's been one heck of 1 hour, 30-40 minutes so far, right? Now, should we jump into one of the most exciting parts of this? Some mind-bending AI use cases. How many of you guys are ready for this one? Mind-bending AI use cases. Drop a hell yeah in the chat. After mind-bending AI use cases, we're going to jump into personal branding, and then one of the most powerful aspects of it right after that as well. We are running a little late, so because this is the updated one, I've added a lot of things right now because of which it's taking time. I hope you guys don't mind if we run a little late. I hope you guys don't mind if we run a little late, but the idea is to cover most of it. Thank you, man. Thanks for the kind words. Awesome. This is water. I've been drinking water. Guys, we'll take a small 5-minute break because I've been speaking for so long. I'm kind of exhausted. Can we take a quick 5 minutes break and come back and learn again? Let's take a quick 5-minute break. But before we go, I want a small help from all of you people. I want a small help from all of you people. Can I get a small help from all of you people? Okay, here's the thing. We run a lot of ads and people search saying that, hey, is this AI program legit? Is Web of Sicily legit? Is Growth School legit? They go and check on Trustpilot. They go and check on Google reviews. They go and check on Quora. They look at the ads, comments on the ads and everything around it. And I need a little help from you guys. That is, I will share a few links with you people right now in the chat. Right? I will share a few things with you. And what I want you to do is write 2-3 lines about how you felt about the workshop and just put them on these platforms like Trustpilot, Google reviews, in a few Quora answers, because that will really help us and really help more people to notice this workshop. And that will be a big favor for me. And if I see there are so many people on this program right now, if I get 200 people to do this action for me, I will add, I promised you 10 tools. I will add like 7, 8, 10 more tools, and I'll teach you today, right? It'll take you 2-3 minutes to do it. Would you be keen to do this for me? If you can't do it, that's fine as well. It's fine, absolutely fine. But this will really, really help us. And that's why I'm asking. If you can, that'll be great. So, by the way, the team will share the links right now. Team, if you could share the links. There you go. There's the links. By the way, one very cool thing that I've done is, you know what? You can get a review done by AI as well, right? And you can use this prompt for that. You can get AI to write the review for you as well. And here is the prompt that you can write. And let me show you how you can do that. So I've already written the prompt for you. You have to make a few changes to the prompt. Guys, by the way, I don't care if you're writing positive or negative. I want you to give a fair feedback. You can see, write a review for generative AI workshop that I'm attending, which is mentored by Web of Sicily, organized by Growth School. Don't write it like pointers, keep it crisp to the point. You can see I've explained it. Here are things I liked about the workshop, or you can change these pointers that you want. I've added like 5 points, but I definitely want you guys to change these points, right? And then not just that, I'm saying come up with 5 different reviews. One short, one for social media, 2 medium, one for Trustpilot and Google reviews, and 3 variations of mid-size, one for Quora. Don't use any hashtags. Guys, by the way, change the information that you want to, right? And once you do this, right, the beauty of AI is that it will give you personalized reviews right here. There you go. You've got reviews that you can post on social media, which is personalized to you, because you have to change these 5 points. If you like or don't like, please do that and write a fair review. If you didn't like it, say you didn't like it. You have 1 mid-size review for Quora answers, 2nd review for a 2nd Quora answer, 3rd for a 3rd Quora answer as well. So basically, AI has done all the work for you. If you tell it what you want it to cover, and you can just copy paste it in the links that is shared with you people in the chat. Team, if you could share the links again in the chat, that will be really, really helpful. It'll take you 2 minutes, guys, but it'll really, really help me. Again, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. But the beauty is, even when I'm asking you to help, do a favor for me, I'm still teaching you things on this process, right? I hope you appreciate it. And we're going to take a quick 5-minute break right now. When the timer clicks to 0, we will be back. So meanwhile, enjoy some music, and maybe we'll do a 3-minute, actually, not a 5-minute break, because we are running out of time. Frankly, we are running a little late. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. Meanwhile, if you can do this, it's great. If you can't do it, it's fine. But if I'm getting around 200 people to do this for me, well, you know what? I'm gonna unlock few more really cool hacks for you guys on the go just right now. Enjoy the music, and I'll be back from the break.
Is this all it's gonna be? Gold dust shimmers on my feet. They lay me down and the sky turned pink. And is this all it's gonna be? Gold dust shimmers on my feet. And they lay me down and the sky turned pink. Ay, ay. उम्र में सारियां जी लियां, रोशनी में सारियां पी लियां, रंगां दी कहानियां चख चख के बहते हाँ उंगलियां चट गईयां। अब तो है रब का अंधेरा, तुम दबा के वो तो भागेगा जब आएगा सवेरा। आसमान में सुराख तू बना दे, उस पर ही तो है ना दिन का बसेरा। Walking on a tightrope, singing in the lifeboat. Why they wanna medicate me like a sick joke? And I don't wanna let go, never mind chodo. And if I get a tummy ache, yeah, I'll just take a pep talk. Ay, ay. उम्र में सारियां जी लियां, रोशनी में सारियां पी लियां, रंगां दी कहानियां चख चख के बहते हाँ उंगलियां चट गईयां। Alright, alright, I'm out full of clouds, so don't worry about me now, worry about me now. And we both know I've been here all along, so don't worry when I'm gone, worry when I'm gone. लोरियां सुना नींदे आई, थकी थकी झपकी है आई, थोड़ी सी मोहलत है, खर्चेंगे होली से। गिनी चुनी सांस लाई लाई, सोचा ये था मैंने के गाई, छाती की गुल्लक है, खर्चेंगे होली से। खुली खुली आंखें ये ख्वाबों का झरोखा है, जाके जाके देखो तो सच होंगे, भरोसा है।
All right, folks. All right, let's get back to it. I know, I hope you guys got a small break. I don't know how many people managed to do it. I see about 60, 70 people who have done it so far. But I'm sure a lot of you people are still playing with it. So you know what? Like I said, this was a favor that I was asking from you guys. If you guys did it, I am really thankful to all of you people. If you guys didn't do it, you can do it later as well. If you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. Okay. But for people, I don't know how many of you have done it. Just comment done. If you guys have dropped some messages and dropped some reviews, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who has done it. I really, really appreciate it. This really helps us. Really, really does. Right. Thank you very much for doing it. And let's jump into mind-bending AI use cases right now. Okay, let's jump into mind-bending AI use cases right now. Don't worry, for people who are not able to do it right now and needed more time, you can do it later. That's fine. But I want you guys to focus right now. Come back into this magic and get back into the real stuff right now. So there are a couple of use cases that I want to touch base on today. Okay, and there's more that's going to be covered going forward as well. And the first one is you can create a chat GPT of your own. What do I mean by that? You can create your own bot. That is because right now chat GPT has introduced something called as GPTs. What do I mean by that? If you click on this explore button, right, a whole world of specific use cases opens up, which are called as chat GPTs, which are designed specifically to do tasks that we want to do. Okay. For example, we have created some bots as well, which is Data Sales Guru, UX Sales Assistant, and you can build your own bot inside of chat GPT. How do you do that? Of course, this is rolling out. There's a good chance it's not accessible to everybody. We work with the OpenAI team directly, so we always get updates early, right? But again, right, all you have to do is click on Create GPT. It's a very simple platform, okay, where you can tell what you want the bot to do, and on the right side you'll get a preview of it. Let's say I want you to become a tweet bot which comes up with 5 viral tweets every time I give you a topic. And you can of course make it even better. You are an expert at writing tweets that often go viral. I want you to become a tweet bot that helps me to come back with 5 viral tweets every time I give you a topic. Okay, and that's it. It's very, very simple. I want to show you an example. That's it. Click on the send button. That's all I'm saying. Build me a tweet bot, and this is what I want you to do. And guys, of course, you can give it more instructions and exactly what you want to do and everything around it. Okay, you can see GPT behavior updated, and there you go. It has already created it. It is also saying, can I call it the viral tweet crafter? I'll say yes. Yes, it's coming up with a name as well, and it's calling itself viral tweet crafter. And it's right now uploading a profile picture as well. It's probably create a profile picture here. Let us see, because it has access to everything. And guys, you can give as much instructions as you want. I want to show a simple one. Of course, I have built bots for the team which go on to do a lot of interesting things. And there you go. It has updated the profile picture. Everything is ready. Now it says, go ahead and play with your audience. Focus on steer, help us align to which preferences and appropriate your audience. Guys, basically it's asking more information to build a better bot. I'm going to skip all of this. You can keep giving it answers to make the bot even better, but I'm going to go and give a topic. Let's say the topic is, let's say, growth hacking. Okay. This is the topic I want it to come up with tweets for. And there you go. You see this, the first tweet, growth hacking 101. It's not just about rapid growth. It's about smart, sustainable execution. Think of it as a ninja way of business strategy. Inspirational quote. The word of growth hacking, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Oh, damn, this is a good one. Ready to turn those oops into eureka growth mindset. Growth hackers don't just push boundaries, they politely ask boundaries to move over. Guys, don't you think these are really cool tweets? Don't you think these are really cool tweets? And all I gave is just a keyword. Let's say I'll say topic, let's say product management, sarcastic. I want sarcastic product management tweets, whatever you wanted to do. And here you go. Product management. There are roadmaps made up and deadlines don't matter. Just like those lines, just like whose line is it anyway? But with my coffee. Okay, I didn't understand this joke any which ways. But you know what? The beauty of this is, once this is created, it's not just for you. I can click on the save button and I can make it public. I can share it with people, let's say inside of my team, or only for me. Let's say I'll make it only link with people who have this link. I'll create this. And now what it does is, now I have a viral tweet creator. Now all I have to do is click on copy link and I can share it with anyone. I just shared it with you guys, right? Okay, I'm going to remove this link right now because I don't want you guys to jump on it. I'll share this link with you guys. You can just use this bot right now. So you can create your own bot, share it with people, and they can use your bots. How cool is this? And here you can say powered by Growth School. This time it's powered by Sescentry Private Limited, which is the name of the company. And you can brand it all up and share it and make a viral bot like that. In fact, what we do here at Growth School is I have actually built a couple of internal bots, which is Data Sales Guru. Now, this is for my sales team, right? If I tell details of the prospect, it will give me word by word pitch to my sales team, which they can read during the calls with my prospects. And we are building super cool internal tools like this. Inside of this, they are a little advanced because they have a lot of things inside of this, because they have a lot of files. I've configured them. I've added files to it. It can do code interpretation and all of that. Can't cover all of that right now because it'll take again 2-3 hours to do it. But again, right, advanced, I will try to cover all of them, but that's what it is. Next is I'll teach you how to write code of a landing page without knowing how to code. How many of you want to know this? How can you write code for a landing page without actually knowing how to write code? Right? Very fast, very quickly, let me show you this. Okay. Let's say I go to ChatGPT. This time I'll go back. Go to ChatGPT and I will write a simple prompt. I want a website and this is what I want to cover. You're an expert web developer. In fact, I'll hit the enter button as it does the job. I'll show you what the prompt is. You're an expert web developer who specializes in HTML5 and inline CSS. Write code in HTML and inline CSS for a simple website on ChatGPT workshop, which is called ChatGPT 101 workshop. The website should have a form, big animated button. I want all of them to be in black outline. Essentially, I'm explaining AI how I want the website to look like and add 3 sections and everything around it. And look at it. It has started to write code for this and has finished writing code for this as well as we speak. Now, all I have to do is click on copy code and use a code editor like PHP code.dev or Phoenix. It's also called as Phoenix. It's free tool. Let me show you how it works. It's a free tool. I'm going to share the link of this tool with you. If you don't know how to code, don't worry about it. Just follow the step. Whatever code that this AI generates, right? Go to index.html there and paste the code. Sorry, paste. This is not the code. I already tried this, and this is the landing page that ChatGPT created, FYI. This is the landing page that ChatGPT created in one go. Obviously, I've done some refining here. Let's see what it created this time. Click on refresh button, and this is what it has come up with. A very, very neat looking thing as a code by just me asking a simple line of text saying, come up with a website code for a website like this. And now if I wanted to make it better, let's say I want to add some section. I want to put this in a box. I want to put this in the section in a box. I want this to become gray color. I can keep prompting saying, can you make the top box gray color? Can you make the button red color and all that? It will keep changing the code and you can keep updating it to get the website that you want, basically. Guys, the thing right now, I'll be very frank, is would you use something like this right away? Probably not. And the reason is it's not giving us great websites already, but there are some really advanced ways to do it, which can give you great websites, but also ChatGPT is getting better and better over the course of time. Okay. With that being said, let's jump into something even more cooler. How many of you always wanted to build a personal brand, but never were able to because you didn't know how to write content? You didn't know how to come up with ideas. You didn't know how to come up with video content. You didn't want to shoot videos, or you were not confident that what you will do is not good enough, or you're already trying to do, but you're not getting enough reach. If this sounds like you, drop a comment. That's me. Drop a comment. That's me. And let's unblock all of you people about these things today, right away. How can we build a crazy strong personal brand using AI? So here are 3 things that we're going to cover: idea generation, content writing, and how to come up with videos. These are the 3 things that we're going to cover today. Okay, let's start with idea generation. Now, how do I do idea generation? I do idea generation simply by using a concept that I've already taught you, which is chain prompting. I want AI to come up with ideas by scraping through the internet and give me topics or come up with content ideas which has a potential to go viral and is also very recent. Okay, so how do I do that? I've written a nice little prompt. I will share it with you. Here is what I write. As it comes up with, let me show you. You're an expert in coming up with content ideas that have potentially to go viral on social media. Come up with 5 recent topics that I can create content on the topic of generative AI, which has super high chances of going viral on LinkedIn as a written post. Here is what I would like for you to do. Look for similar keywords on internet, read some articles on the internet, come up with 5 topics that I can explore with a score next to it on a possibility of going viral. So I'm asking you to go and research on the internet, read some articles on the internet, and give me a score on what could go viral. And there you go. It has come up with 5 very, very interesting topics. The creative revolution, how generative AI is shaping art and design, 8 out of 10. AI generated content, friend or foe, 7 out of 10. AI healthcare and power generative AI models, 9 out of 10. And this is how you can come up with great ideas. If you have access to the internet, which is the paid version of it, it can come up with even better ideas because it has real-time access to the internet. And you can basically do the same with Copilot as well, right? You can ask the same with Copilot as well. And here I will say more precise this time. and I can ask the same question to Copilot, and it will be able to come up with everything that you have asked for. With everything that you have asked for as well. You can see it is going through content right now, and in the end, it will be able to return us some great ideas. There you go. Copilot is giving us hyper personalization with generative AI as a topic, and what to discuss as well. Generative AI and scientific research and blah blah blah, all of that. Great way to come up with some very cool ideas, and also ideas potentially which could go viral. And that's the beauty of this, right? So that is how you can come up with great content ideas. I will let you guys explore how to do it. Now, how can you leverage AI to write content for you? Of course, you can use tools like ChatGPT, but what if you can use specialized tools which are designed to give you great content, great AI content, AI content that can go viral, right? Let's say I pick one of the topic. This is the topic that I want to create content on. Let's say this is the topic that I want to create content on. I go to a tool like Simplified, which is a very cool tool. It has a free version of it, but a very good free version of it, but the best of it gets unlocked with the paid version of this. But let me show you. Let me show you how it works. So once you sign up into Simplified, it can do a lot of things: video, design, social media, assets, and everything. And it can also do AI writing, right? So there are a lot of tools. So if I go in and go to dashboard, let's say I will say, you can see it has a lot of tools. I'll search for content. What's happening? Okay, there you go. I've come here. I'll go to templates. There you go. I can select what I want. I'll select social media, and I will say, okay, let's try a YouTube short script. Okay. And the video title is, I just talk about it. I can go to more options and I can say, I want 3 different results of this. I want the creativity level to be very creative, and I'll click on generate. And there are a lot of templates like this that you can use to come up with videos, come up with LinkedIn posts, and everything around it. Simplified is very, very powerful. And the moment I do that, it will be able to come up with a bunch of scripts. You can see this. It's giving you voiceover so that what you can read to the camera as well, what can be on the camera, where you can speak, and it's given me 3 very good scripts that I can start playing with. Definitely play around with tools like this because they're built on top of OpenAI, but they're usually better than ChatGPT. And the reason is they're specialized to do something like this. And for all the people who are wondering, how do I come up with all these new ideas or new things that are happening in the world of AI and ChatGPT? Here is how I do it. I use a tool called as Feedly. Okay. What Feedly does, it's an AI powered tool. I'm going to share the link of this tool, where I've said every time there's a content that is coming up on the keyword ChatGPT, let me know. So on the internet, every time there's a new thing that comes up, it automatically goes through it and gives me the articles right here so that I don't have to worry about it. Something that came 1 day back is right here. So it scrapes the internet, comes up and shows me what are the new things that are coming up in AI. And you can do the same for the keyword that you want to. Let's say product, let's say founders, let's say your industry, let's say steel and whatever industry you're in. Every time there's a new article that is coming up on that, it will scrape the internet and it'll show you here. And that way you're always on top of your game. and these are great content ideas for you. In fact, I had taken this a step ahead, where what I did was I created an automation. Obviously, I cannot show you how I built it because it's going to take a lot of time to do it. I created an automation and I connected it to my Slack. Okay, what I told is every time there's a new article, because I don't have the time to go through all of this. Every time there's a new article, if you think that article has the potential to go viral, whatever I showed you manually, automating it, potential to go viral, send that message to me on Slack. And look at this. I call this idea bot. Every time there's a new article that comes on Feedly, it goes to the article, gives me the topic idea that I can create a piece of content on, possibility of going viral, and also summary of the article. It does all of this on the go for me. And you can see this was just done yesterday. And today also it has done like some time back. It continues to do it at 12, like it keeps updating overall on minute to minute scale, and this is done all using automation, and I don't touch it. This way, every time there's a new piece that comes in, that comes directly into my Slack using automation. This is what I mean by you have to learn how to automate your life, right? Now, guys, do you want me to give you a nice little LinkedIn growth hack? Do you guys want me to give you a nice little LinkedIn growth hack? Yes. All right. Let me do that for you guys right now. Okay. You see, when you drop valuable comments on posts of people who have a lot of followers, you end up getting a lot of followers as well. For that, you have to go through the post, read the post, and after you read the post, you have to give a very valuable comment. That way, when people with a lot of followers, their posts go viral, your comment stays in the top, and a lot of people start noticing you. I have gained hundreds and thousands of followers just by doing this. And I used to do it manually, and you don't have to do it because there are AI tools for that. And the tool is called as Engage AI. Engage AI is a Chrome extension that you can install. And once you install that, it's a free tool. When you open any of your when you open LinkedIn, right? Let me open any of the tool, any of the posts. Let's say I want to comment on Ritesh Agarwal's post. Okay, he has given a post here. I want to comment on this, but I don't have the time to do it. So if I install Engage AI, which I have here, you can see that little icon. It'll ask me to log in. Yes, it will. Give me a second. I'll quickly log in into this. I'm using the free version. I don't use the paid version of this. Give me a couple of minutes. It is loading right now, but you can quickly see what it can do. All right. I think it is logged in right now, I'm assuming. Or has it not? I'm going to try it again. Okay. I'm assuming it is logged in. I'm going to do a quick refresh. Okay. Let's say I want to respond to Royal Challengers Bangalore post. Click on comment. Click on this button. Okay, it has not logged in. Essentially what happens is, guys, once it logs in, I don't know what is up. It automatically goes to the posts and writes a comment for you back. It's very cool. And you can do that very, very easily by clicking on 5-6 times, and it'll read the post and give you a comment in the tone that you want to. Very, very cool. Right now, what if I told you that you can create videos? Yes, videos just with text, and these videos can get millions of views. Would you like to know how to do that? Would you like to know how to do that? Videos just with text. Yes, of course, all of you guys want to know that. And for that, you can use a very, very cool software. It's called InVideo. It's by one of my friends. It's a very, very powerful tool. It's an Indian company which does this, and it's best in the world right now. Let me quickly show you how it works. Okay. What you have to do is InVideo basically goes through whatever you want as a topic, right? And as you enter the prompt in form of just text, it will be.
What if all you
It will be able to give you a full-fledged video. Okay, let's give it some time. Okay, so what it says write a topic and detailed instruction. Make a YouTube short on 5 ways everyone can use generative AI tools to become 100x versions of themselves. End the video by asking which is your favorite AI tool. So essentially giving a very basic script. In fact, I can do something more as well. I can give some context. 5 best AI tools. I'm just Googling something random. Let's say I'm going to open this article, go back to this. I'm going to say 5 tools if you can use generative AI, and I'll say refer this article. So it will go to the article and make understand what it is, and basically will analyze all of your content. And by the way, it will come up with a very, very cool video which you might have seen before, which has the potential to go viral. You can see this. It is summarizing the copy and all of that. It might take a couple of minutes to do. So I'm not going to wait for this. I'm going to show you something that I've already made. So there you go. I made a similar video saying 5 steps to success, and this is what it created. Okay.
Catch the wind of success with 5 simple steps. First, set your sights on specific and realistic goals. It's your journey, chart it well. Second, arm yourself with a detailed plan. Every great conquest begins with a map. Third, time is your most valuable asset. Manage it like gold. Technology could be your ally in this quest. Fourth, remember, and march forward. Success might not be easy, but the pursuit is worth every drop of sweat. So, how soon are you starting to follow these steps to success?
You can see that it's a video which is completely created using AI. The script is written using AI. The voiceover is AI. The videos are pulled by AI. They're all edited together by AI in just a few clicks. If you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Drop a comment insane in the chat. You can see our video is also getting prepared right now. If I get the time towards the end, I'll definitely show you the video. How cool is this? And yes, you can edit the video as well if you want to after this, but it will put everything together for you. And you must have seen these videos on YouTube and Instagram, right? With a voiceover and everything around it. You must have seen this before. And that's how these tools are made. I mean, a lot of people spend a lot of time, and you can do this on the go, and you can make 5 videos for free using this tool. Guys, drop a boom in the chat. Come on, guys. Drop a boom in the chat. Think this was cool. What if I tell you I can speak in 30 different languages? Would you believe that? Let me show you me speaking in Spanish, actually. I hope this video opens up. Guys, all the videos.
Y el trabajo al que debía unirme no existe. Hace aproximadamente un año perdí mi trabajo 2 veces, ambas veces. No participé en eso. Decidí descansar 2 años, mi vida, y descubrir lo que quiero hacer ahora. Así lo hice. Pero durante este tiempo, la gente perdía. Por la pandemia, los negocios...
I don't know how many of you understand Spanish. I don't understand and I don't speak Spanish. But do you think the video is legit, looking like I'm speaking in Spanish? It speaks in my own tone. The mouth movements are synced completely, and all of a sudden I'm able to speak in Spanish, which I have no idea how to speak with. Do you think this is cool? Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is cool. And how many of you want to learn how to do this? How many of you want to learn how to do this? Yes, let me show you how. It's done using a tool called as HeyGen. Again, it has a free version of it that you can play with. I'm using the currently the free version only, if I'm not wrong, right? And this is the tool. We use a tool called as HeyGen. That is not correct feedback, my friend. YouTube doesn't know if it's an AI created video or not. It's not possible for YouTube to know. Anyways, so once you signed into HeyGen, right? You go to video translate. It can do a bunch of things and basically upload the video into this, whichever video you want, and select the language that you wanted to convert in. Swedish, Spanish, whatever it is, you can translate it and it will come up with the language. I did the same video in German as well. So you can upload your own video into this. Up to 30 seconds, it is free. Longer videos will come at a cost. And it can speak
In
any
Indien
language.
war ich, aber mein geplanter Job existiert nicht mehr. Vor einem Jahr habe ich zweimal meinen Hilfe
So right
zu
now we are speaking,
100%
I'm speaking in German.
zielattraktives Produkt für Menschen schaffen. Monate später übernahmen mehr als 100.000 Menschen die Schule.
So guys, that's what you can do. Simply click on button, upload the video and select the language that you want. Click on translate this video and you're done. It will take 10 minutes and it will be able to give you something interestingly, insanely accurate. All right. Okay. By the way, I can also help you make 100 content pieces just from one long form video. If you have a very long video like my podcast, there are tools that can do that as well. People usually charge thousands of dollars for this, that they give a long form video like a podcast and say, hey, can you chop this into smaller videos so that I can post on my social media? Today, you don't have to do it manually. There are tools like opus.clip or video.ai. Video.ai is again an Indian startup, which basically, if you upload a big video like this, right, it will automatically cut them into shorter videos, detect who is speaking, change the frames automatically, add subtitles, add music and everything around it on the go. And all you have to do is drop a video link here, and same is done by video.ai as well. Just upload a YouTube video or whichever video you want, or your own video or talk, anything, and it will flip that into 15, 20, hundreds of. It's going to help you 100x more. I want to stay ahead of the curve in generative AI, right? And this is not just, I want to stay ahead of the curve in generative AI. Another online course here, right? You learn practical AI skills, actually put in practice right away. It's very, very actionable. In this workshop, we could not do a lot of it because just 2.5 hours or 3 hours, right? But here we can do a lot more of that. And you will be learning from the best of the people, and you'll learn exactly how to implement it as well. And that's exactly how we have built our program. Here is how our program looks like. It has first a bunch of on-demand videos that unlocks every week, which you can go through all of them at your own pace, because we know it's very hard for you guys to take 4 hours, 5 hours every week. Very hard for you guys to take 4 hours, 5 hours every. So we will give you content on the go. It'll be people. You'll get a bunch of pre-reads, information banks, tool banks around it to make your life simple. We also give you project tracks and sprints so that everything you're learning, you're able to action right away in the same week. And of course, every week there'll be live sessions with me and other mentors in the program to clear all your doubts and become true 1% generative AI professional, right? So this is how it works: on-demand tracks, pre-reads, project tracks, and live Q&A every week. Here's the thing, right? We spend all day experimenting with AI so that you don't have to. Because that as a professional, there's so many things happening. You don't have the time. Trying to bridge that gap for you by making life easy, right? Most have the time to stay on the top of all the advancements, figuring out how AI works, the new tools while doing their job or doing their business. We are here to help me, my team, and the rock star mentors that we have assembled, giving you the best of the content on the go. Let's see what we have built for you. Look at the course content. So the way the program has been structured is in 3 elements: beginner, intermediate, and I'm already a beginner person. Skill doesn't mean we'll teach you how to GPT, because if you attend to the workshop, you already know how it is working. To actually teach you how things work in the background, and that is what is a fundamental skill. So it is beginner module part for you to get an idea on how to understand things that work to end on what NLPs are, what large language models are, and actually tools like ChatGPT work in the background. How do these Bard help you to the full power of this? I want you to know how it works so that you can leverage it better for you. So here, how LLMs work, how does GPT, what does GPT actually, what are tokens, how to measure them, probability distribution, and everything. You don't have to be a techie to understand this. It's explained in a very language, but this is very important for you to be future-proof. Part 2 is where we go and play with the back end of, which is called as Playground. This will help you to get better results than ChatGPT. In the beginner module, we are not into ChatGPT, if you realize, because that is beginner for everyone. We get into Playground, where we teach you things like OpenAI, Playground deep down, SSI deep down, playing with parameters like temperature, maxent, p-value, frequency, presence penalty, and so on. Also teach you how to get different types of OpenAI, exploring API and everything around it. Again, coding skills, don't need to be a technical person. I don't read code for shit, but it works brilliantly well for me. This is what will help you to get the best results. This is how Playground looks like. I'm sure most of you people have never seen this. It's insanely powerful. I'm going to teach you there. And finally, in module 3 is deep down into platforms, where we do ChatGPT deep down, custom instructions, Google Bard deep down and its extensions, which is incredibly powerful, Copilot deep down, things I wanted to cover, which I could not cover today, and AI and future of AI for everyday life. This is just the beginner module. Obviously, before we jump into intermediate, have some fun. What is that? I give you bonuses. I teach you how to write in 30 minutes using AI, how to make AI exactly right like you, AI-powered bots for your own website. Yes, you can host them on your website like what I've shown you today with custom GPTs, and also how to write content for SEO and all, which is plagiarism, which will rank for on. Then we come to the intermediate section of this, where the part of our first job of us is to be a rock prompt engineer. We only something called as mastering of the magic formula, but for you to become 1% prompt engineer, everybody in the future needs prompting. This is what we'll teach you in module 1. Bunch of prompting techniques, how it works, it is important, where you could use it. This is essentially what I feel is one of the most powerful aspects of this program. This is what will make you a top 1% engineer right away, and a lot of jobs also opening up as a prompt engineer. I'll teach you everything around it. In part 2, we jump into advanced uses like features of large language models that can treat your generalist and give you a power of 10 people in one. We do a ChatGPT vision deep down into custom GPTs. Like I showed you, we have built very, very extensive on ChatGPT. I'm going to show you everything step by step on how to do it. We are going to do a data down. We're going to do something called as plugins. We're going to do a very big deep down where we can bits of tools together and get AI to do the work for us, right? We stop with text. In the intermediate, jump into image video as well, where we'll explore some advanced tools like Stable Diffusion, how to make even more personalized with AI, Runway ML, a whole freaking movie, AI for 3D videos and so on. We'll create a lot of tools. This in itself is taught by Sachin, a phenomenal guy, and you'll learn a ton of things about creative as well right inside of this. And finally, we have a bunch of bonuses as well. I'll teach you how to create stunning logos using AI as well. I'll teach you how to create stunning logos, teach you how to create mind-blowing websites, build fully functional websites, just words, and take them live. Not like the ChatGPT one, but actually, websites like Growth School website to be built functionally. It'll take 40 minutes to do it, but it can be built all using AI without knowing writing a single line of code. I'll make an expert without writing formulas. I'll help you teach how to some bots, Slack bots, WhatsApp bots, Telegram bots, all of that without spending $1. Write stunning and high creatives for your ads. And I'll also help you how to create thousands of videos in just a few hours for get millions of views all using AI. These are all the bonuses will be covered in intermediate. Now we finally come to advanced. This is what sets you aside. And by advanced is I want everyone to learn how to your life with AI, because it can literally 60 to 70% of your time to do that, right? And everybody's use cases are different, and the idea of this section is for us to teach exactly how to do that. So build bots for everything that we do, and I do step by step. This is the old ChatGPT, right? You ask ChatGPT to create an output, ChatGPT gives you an output, manually upload things or write stuff, everything. What if you can automate this? What if you can do this? Is the outdated way, the new way. You build bots, bots will do the work for you. They automate by connecting with apps and do everything. They auto-complete tasks for you. Your time and energy is saved so you can focus on the right things in your life. It works in the right, it runs when you're sleeping, when you're vacationing, and everything around it. So peace of mind. This is the cutting edge, right? What I is how to build this automation bots where you can get different files, send it to ChatGPT, and send data back to different as well. Incredibly powerful. By the way, again, the moment I say bots, a lot of people will be, web of bots. I don't write code. Don't worry, you don't need how to write code, because you use Gmail. If you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use Netflix, you can bots for yourself. No problem. So in advanced module part 1, the fundamentals of tooling on how to create automation your life using AI. We'll deep down on Make and Zapier, deep down on interface, playing with OpenAI and Claude API. In part 2, we'll build level 1 automation. That is basic automations will get you used to how to build this, right? Here's some things that you learn. You ought to comment on behalf of your social media automated. You'll publish AI generated art pieces automatically. We'll teach you craft and schedule LinkedIn post topics that you want, all automated. Replying to emails automatically, sharing book pages of AI summarization. Here's the thing. Here you're sharing links of one post after another. Automatically, it is going through your social media posts, what is working, creating content, scheduling for you, and you're not looking at it. That's the power of automation. And finally, in the part 3, we go to level 2 automation, connects multiple apps together. I said, sending personalized email, which I told you, right? Someone fills a form, and once they form based on the details that I've sent, AI will summarize all of the email and send email to their Gmail, all automated. Every time they fill the form, they get a personal, all automated. I'm going to teach you automating email workflows, covers and resumes, applying for jobs at scale, creating content at scale, and everything around it. Advanced automation, all part of this. See, the idea of this advanced module, right? It's impossible to cover every use case because every use case is different. But what I want to do here is to teach you 15 different examples on how to build automations like this step by step. It's very, very simple, very, very easy, logic driven. And I'm going to teach you step so that you can automate almost anything you want based on use case. That's the idea. And not that, I'm going to also superchat GPTs with Zapier, which are all the 13 you guys get access to. All information is packed into a week program. Now, why is a 4-week? This could have easily become a 12-week program. But the reason why we packed everything into a 4-week program is because we want you to learn very fast and do things. And nobody has the time to do it. Making some massive upgrades to the content. Right now, it's in the version 0 right now, right? All is updated. You will learn a lot of things, and we wanted to pack it as much as we can. The next cohort will be in the next 3-4 weeks. So you don't miss out on. And this is not a new program. It's taken by people over 30 plus countries, 5 plus people have taken the program. It's been rated 4.7 out of 5. Now, with that being said, I'm sure you want to know how much it costs, right? It's fair. So let me jump into it. This program we sell internally at a discounted price of $895 or $2,829 internationally, right? Indian customers, we have sold multiple of these seats for 50,000 rupees. We have something exclusive offer for you because obviously, right, you're part of the new workshop. You're all part of it. So we want to do something really special. You guys will all be part of the early bird here, right? Let me reveal before I reveal the actual price for you guys, right? I showed you Simplified, which is this crazy tool which can create content and everything. We created some content ideas as well. The pricing of AI writer of this tool is about $12 a month and $18 a month. It's about $300 a year. You guys, 1 year access to this tool for free. Yes, $300 of tool for free for 1 year. Sorry, $500. I'm math. Next, I'll give you 3,000 plus prompts which you can copy paste to leverage the power of generative. And also, you guys all will get 1 year access to a bot which will be on your WhatsApp. So you can drop a voice note to answer. You can ask questions to your WhatsApp bot. It will be on your phone, your WhatsApp, and it is powered by ChatGPT. So it can give you answers like ChatGPT, but directly on your WhatsApp. We sell this for about $1. You get this for free for 1 year, in the program, right? With that being said, you get a bunch of masterclasses worth $50. There's George, who's the CBO of Book.com. There's Reed, who is the manager of Zapier. David, who is senior PM at Microsoft doing us. Riz, who is the director of PM at Yellow.ai, will bring you as well. Charu, who is the lead AI design of Microsoft here as well. And also, we have Kamal, who works at OpenAI, who has done a masterclass for us for all our things like this don't exist. And of course, you get access to this brilliant of 2,000 plus folks once you join the program, right? 5,000 actually. You can get access to all of this today program, and the value of this whole everything bundled together is about 2 lakhs, but we sell it about 50,000 rupees right now, and we don't even give these bonus everyone. The exclusive workshop for price for people who are just this session today is there are 2 plans. One is the starter plan. The starter plan is just 10,000 rupees plus GST or $100 US. You get 4 weeks content. You get access to this content just for 4 weeks. You get live for 4 weeks, and you get guest masterclass best for over 4 weeks. So you everything, but you have access only for 4 weeks, and that's it. But if you take the premium plan, which 90% of the people take, which is 14,900 plus GST, it includes that, of course, but you get updates 1 year, and you will have access to the content for 1 full year. And I commit you 2 revisions of content any which way. So you always get updated content, and you have to pay for it. You get 1 year access to everything, recording, masterclass, and everything. And the community starter, you get lifetime access to the community as well of GenAI, right? The price will be valid for the next 20 minutes. So grab it if you want to, right? And you will see payment links right below. But there is more. I know there are people who want to go deeper and learn more about things. So for them, we have a module different called as AI for Modules, which has 4 different modules, which talks every problem solving that founders can do. It is mentored by Ani. AI for creative professionals, for people who want to go even deeper, 4 different modules, 10-15 hours of content about creative to AI, video, images, text, every manipulable. We have AI for marketers by Bill, by Nikhil Kant, and also from Meta and Uber. Here we go deep dive as an add-on for marketers, for social media marketing, digital marketing, everything on how you can use AI for marketers. For product managers also, we have an add-on by Arnab and Riz from Adobe. Again, everything that a PM can do with AI will be covered here. AI for data folks. Again, we have folks working in Fortune 500 teaching. If you're a data professional working in a data job, how can you level up AI? 4 different modules, very interesting and cutting edge stuff, which is much more advanced than what we cover. And same for UX designers, which is literally taught by the lead generative AI designer of Microsoft to you. All these add-ons are separately sold for $1,500. You could have seen ads for this already. But if you're taking this with the program, you can get any of this add-on for 10,000 rupees each, and you can take as many add-ons as you want. All of these programs are complete on demand. There will be no live sessions for this, but you guys will get access once the 4 weeks of program over, right? And no, you cannot just buy an add-on. if you want to only buy an add-on, you can pay around 40,000 rupees to get access to the add-on. And you can, but if you take it with the premium or the starter plan, you just get for 10,000 rupees per add-on. So you can choose any of the add-on or all of them. Each will cost you 10,000 bucks more. So this is the summary, guys. 15,000 rupees plus GST for premium plan. You get 1 year access to all. So this is the summary, guys. Access to all the content and also all the updates without paying anything. You get access to community, and also you get tools like Simplified and also the 3,000 prompt kit, all with the premium plan. You get access to 4 weeks only. Program is over, your access will be revoked. All right. And also you can take any of the add-on that you want for just 10,000 rupees. The bunch of stories that I don't want to go deep into, right? The bunch of stories, but let me just deep into, right? The bunch of stories, but let me just open a quick timer of 20 minutes. And as the timer clocks to 0, we'll stop taking more pay. Before I start taking questions, because I do want to take questions, I know people have questions. So I do want to take questions. I wanted to show you something. Okay. This is testimonial.
Professor of 16 years. I also
Jen
happy to be
Gracia.
here with you all.
Hear this
I
one.
am an English professor of 16 years. I also am a founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am simultaneously taking an MIT course called AI and its implications in business strategy. And this course is better than that course. This course has been better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of the videos are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. It doesn't have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, oh, I wish growth school was like, I wish MIT was like growth school, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk more to you.
So these are, I mean, there are hundreds of stories like this, quite frankly. And these guys have paid thousands of dollars to get access to the same program that you guys will be getting at fraction. For India, we have made it absolutely no-brainer so that we just recover and we in the profits from the international, selling it to the international audiences. Like I said, the has participants from 30 plus countries already. We have 5,000 plus people who have joined the cohort in just months. And the next cohort starting in the next few weeks. We'll update you about the starting very soon. But if you guys want to, and I will give you guys, you know, like just, I think I skipped it here. I'm going to just, because I think we are done with around 10 minutes. So there you go. I have a 13 timer right now based on the timing that I'm seeing, right? Once this is done, we will stop, but you guys have questions. So what we will do is I'll give you like a 2-minute timer because I need, right? Once the 2 minutes over, I will start taking your questions, right? So make sure you submit your questions in the link that has been shared with you people. is shared with you guys. So if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the chat. You can see that there is I've opened. So just drop them in the chat. I will try to answer as many questions as possible, right? Okay, first question. Do we need ChatGPT 4 access to all of this? For a lot of things, you will need ChatGPT. ChatGPT 4. For all the automations that we talk about, OpenAI access, it's gonna cost you like $2-3 a month, like 100-200 rupees per month for you to do all of that, and that's pretty much it. You might not need ChatGPT at all for doing all those optimization automations. There are folks asking for payment links. Can you, like, team, can you share the payment links again in the chat, please? Or just reply them to the people. Okay. Can we get ChatGPT 4 for free? I can't. We can't do that. You have to pay for it. Can we pay using credit card? Yes, you can pay using credit card using the same payment gateway. Try it out. If it doesn't work, just reply. Just drop us an email or drop us an email at hi. We'll try to look into it. I want to know, I can take an add-on later. Oh, so the question is, can we take the add-on later? No, you cannot take the add-on later. You can add on later, of course, but you'll not get at the price that you're getting right now, which is like, what, like 10,000 bucks, right?